You need to stop using God as a cop-out. Now, I see so many people constantly on the internet using God as a cop-out for why they're not rich and why they're not successful. Now, before I dive into this, I know this is a bit of a controversial topic. Me personally, I am a Christian. I'm a heavy Christian. I'm trying to get more into the religion, but I've believed in God my whole life. I read the Bible. I am a Christian, and I am saying this to you. Don't get me wrong. I 100% believe in God. I 100% believe that God answers prayers. But if you were going to sit there and think that God is going to give you things that you don't deserve, you simply have this world mistaken. That is not how things work. Stop saying, oh, it's going to come to me. Oh, it's not my time yet. Oh, this is why I'm not rich. God hasn't given me the stuff yet. No. God will give you what you deserve. Where you are right now is exactly where you deserve to be in your life. What you get is based on your action, and it is based on every single thing you think about day to day. That is your reality. Now, I'm going to say something controversial. A lot of people who don't believe in God, who don't believe in blessings, who only believe in a crazy ego and them being successful are very successful. You don't need God's blessings to be successful. Now, I'm not saying that I don't believe in God's blessings. I'm not saying that I'm not a Christian myself. I am saying that simply in success, that does not 100% matter, because there are a lot of people that are not Christians that still get the life of their dreams in this world. Now, you guys can discuss whatever you want about what's going to happen after that. If you believe in God, you don't think to go to heaven, blah, blah, blah. The point is, you don't need to use God as a cop-out. Look, God gives you what you deserve in this life. And if you've read the Bible before, you know that God wants us to be rich. God wants us to be rich. God wants us to be generous. And God wants us to be happy. So if you're a Christian and you actually want to make God proud, how about instead of waiting for him to give you some blessing that you don't deserve and using him as a cop-out, you could actually work hard, deserve what you're going to get, and then you will receive it. God does answer prayers. God does answer blessings, but you're not going to get what you don't deserve in this world. Now, like I said a minute ago, people who aren't Christian, people who don't believe in God and simply take action and think about success constantly in the real world. For example, Floyd Mayweather, they can still get all the material success in this world even without believing in God. Now, I know my whole audience isn't Christian. I know my whole audience isn't even religion, but I'm sick of seeing people use God as a cop-out, and it goes along the same lines of people using whatever you want to call it, the universe, time as a cop-out. No, it can be your time whenever you want. My whole life wasn't my time because I hadn't done shit until about 2 years ago when I actually got off my ass and started grinding my business. Now, it can be your time 1 year from now, 6 months from now, 3 months from now, if you actually get off on your ass and start doing the work and stop using these excuses like God is not giving you what you deserve, or you're using these cop-outs day to day. All that is doing is repelling success from you. You need to only think about success, and you need to only take constant action. When you put those two things together, protect your thoughts, only think about your dream life, only think about you winning, only think about your day-to-day input, and you take constant action on what you know you need to do, those two things equal success. Stop caring about all this garbage, using cop-outs, using excuses that it's not your time, that this happened, oh, I have a job right now, I'm busy, I'm a college student, I'm busy, I can't start. You can start whenever you want. People have done a lot more than less, and some of you guys need to get some serious perspective. Now, I'm not saying that I came from the trenches. I was born in some random third world country and I started from the complete bottom. But you guys need to have some perspective of these people. These people do exist. Look at the Ukraine-Russia war, for example. 70,000 people have died in that war that are my age, probably your age watching this, died, dragged to the front lines and died. And you're over here worried about a little bit of traffic, or if you feel a little bit sad, like, dude, if you're a guy that is gay, you cannot worry about your feelings. You need to stop using cop-outs. You need to get a broadened view of the world and realize that if you're even able to watch this YouTube video, you are one of the luckiest people alive, literally. We take for granted so much if we were born in a first world country, and most people don't realize that people our age are dying in trenches every single day. So if you even have the opportunity to be on the internet, if you even have the opportunity to get the life of your dreams, you need to take advantage of that. Stop using excuses, stop using cop-outs, and start taking action. Now, another reason cop-outs are so bad is because of the mindset. Like I mentioned before, and I've mentioned in a lot of my videos, if you know anything about the universe, if you know anything about the law of attraction, or have ever read As a Man Thinketh from these great philosophers, you know what you think about, your primary thoughts come true. And you also also attract what you fear, because your fear is your primary thought. If you're scared of losing, if you're scared of taking action, if you're scared of success, which a lot of you guys are, you don't even realize, guess what? You're not going to succeed. That's what's going to happen. But if you're only too focused on the good things, if you're only focused on winning, if you're only focused on going where you want to go, that will happen. When I was building my business, when I was on the come up, all I did was think about winning. Losing was not an option. You need to think, how much could you achieve if you couldn't lose? How hard would you go if you knew you couldn't lose? How many risks would you take if you knew you couldn't lose? Because guess what? If that's your mentality, you can't lose. If you actually try your best, you can't lose. Everybody I've ever seen that I know that actually gives their all to something succeeds in the end. So if you want to be successful, stop using cop-outs, stop using excuses, get a broadened horizon on the world, and actually be thankful for once for the position you're in. I know I'm getting a little passionate about this topic, but it's because I see so many people on the internet that are just ungrateful for the opportunities we're given. The fact that we live in America, most of you guys watching this, you may live in Europe, you may live in another country, whatever. The fact that you have access to the internet is a blessing alone. You should be thanking God for that. You shouldn't even have the audacity to think for a second that God is punishing you or God hasn't given you what you deserved yet. All of that garbage is horrible, and it is honestly disgusting. You need to be thankful for the position that you're in and make the most of it. Get to work, put in the work, take action, protect your thoughts, protect your mindset, learn, get better every day, and start actually working for this life of your dreams so that you can be rich, so that you can give back to the people that you love, so that you can be generous. For some reason, there's this huge perception, especially amongst Christians, about, oh, money doesn't matter that much. Oh, the only things that matter are God, family, and love. Valid. If that's what you care about, 100%. Obviously, I care about those things. Everyone does. But it doesn't mean if you make money that you're also the devil. You can be rich and also have a great life. In fact, you can actually have a better life because you're generous to the ones you love. I would argue that if you actually loved your parents, if you actually loved your family, and if you actually loved God, you would take advantage of this opportunity and put in the work, take action, get off your ass, and actually make a life of your dreams for yourself instead of using God as a cop-out and just taking for granted every single opportunity He's given you. So I want this video to be a wake-up call for you guys. I saw another video on the internet the other day that kind of triggered my mind on this, and I thought I had to make a video on it. You guys need to stop using God as a cop-out. You can 100% believe in God. Don't get my message wrong in this video. I believe in God. I pray to God every single day. I try to keep on track every single day. The point is, God will give you, universe will give you what you deserve, not what you wish for. A wish is simply an aspiration. If you want something to come true, you need to think about it, see it in your head, take action, and then it will eventually happen if you keep taking action for an extended period of time. Now, there are a lot of you who are on the right path. There are a lot of you who watch this style of content and you immediately take action on it. The reason I make videos is not for people just to watch it, to subscribe, to buy my products. It is a wake-up call for you guys. The main reason of this channel is so I can educate you guys on everything I've learned about life, from going from zero to a 7-figure entrepreneur as a 19-year-old. Now, the harsh reality of this video is, guys, if you found this upsetting, if you think I'm an asshole for saying this stuff, you're probably using God as a cop-out right now. You're probably not living the life of your dreams because of excuses. And you're probably watching this video thinking, oh, he must have a shitty life. He must not have good relationships because he's rich. Guess what? You actually can have it all. So if you love the ones you care about and you love God, how about you use it to actually make a life for yourself so you can give back to the ones you love? God says in the Bible that He wants us to be rich. God says that He wants us to be generous and love our neighbors. So if you want to love your neighbors, how about you stop fucking sitting on your ass and actually use God's blessings for something positive and make the life you want? Guys, we only get one shot at this. This is the only time we are on this earth, and you guys who are Christian know that as well. Once this is up, you either go to heaven or you go to hell. We get one shot at this, and the amount of time we waste, the amount of things we take for granted on a day-to-day basis that we're not even conscious of is honestly insane to me. Now, I'm not perfect either. I take a lot of things for granted. I'm living this crazy lifestyle. I try to be as grateful as possible. It's easy to get caught up in the sauce and compare yourself with other people who are doing better and not be thankful. And yes, guys, at the end of the day, money isn't everything. But at today's day and age, money pays for everything. It can literally buy you a better life for yourself. Yes, it can buy you happiness. and it can give back to the people you love. So stop using excuses, guys. Be grateful for the opportunity you have, and please stop using God as a cop-out. Reframe your mind so that you can use his blessings into action, something positive, and build the life of your dreams for you and the people you care about. Now, if you found this video valuable, please click the subscribe button. And the main reason of this channel is just so I can educate you guys on everything I've learned about business and life, going from zero, a broke kid in my mom's basement, to a 7-figure entrepreneur in under 2 years at 19 years old. So again, I appreciate you guys watching. Please click the subscribe button. I'm posting daily for you guys right now, and I'll see you in the next one.